Happy New Year! I'm sorry for being inactive during the holiday season. It's just that I've been spending a lot of time with my family, friends, and other people as well. I mean, I have a life outside the internet, you know. But I want to make it up to you with this video. I just want to say that I had a huge 2015. And not only that, but there's two things that are blowing my mind. First of all, that 2015 is over. And second of all, that I have 1,000 subscribers. No joking. I just checked and I have 1,014 subscribers now. I just hit the 1K mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you all the great things I did in 2015 and what I'm going to do in 2016. So here we go. When 2015 began, I was inactive. I didn't upload any videos. I didn't make any videos. At least major videos. The only videos I was making were short minor videos that took less than 5 hours to make. And I'm not even talking about my YouTube account. It didn't even have any videos at the time. We're talking about my GoAnimate account. On this date, I decided to make my full comeback, and 4 days later, I completed a video that would become one of my most popular series ever.
We interrupt your Windows XP session to bring you up a Barney error.
This was an idea I had. I was just getting started that would later help make me popular and get me where I am today. Later, I started posting my GoAnimate videos to YouTube
everyone.
5 days
My
after
name
I
is
made my
Feburary.
first Barney error. And it was also more
posting
suited
my GoAnimate
towards
videos
rants
on
and
YouTube.
top 5
I've
lists,
only
which were
gotten
upcoming.
one view on
Even
my
though
GoAnimate
the latter
account.
never happened,
This is
I
due
did
to
make my
search
first
function being
rant.
disabled
However,
for free
it was
users
4
and
months
godless
after this
users.
video
I
came
hope to
out.
do
And
both in my
yeah,
rant series
February
and top
26,
5
2015.
lists.
Over the next couple months, I continued uploading all my videos from Internet Adventures and its sequel, Internet Re-Adventures, as well as The Joey Show, which were from late 2014. And then I decided to make Paul's Misadventures, which was a sequel to The Joey Show, and I made that in April 19th. I announced it in April 19th, and I finished the first episode in April 27th. Then this is when I made my most popular video so far, Barney Error 2, on May 2nd, 2015. And then this is another re-upload, and then this is Barney Error 3, the sequel to Barney Error 2. It was actually intended to be the last Barney Error, but then I could decide to continue going. But what I was really pushing forward was this series, The Life of Teenagers, and I made it in May 25th, and I was pushing it big, but alas, it only got 3,000 views, which nowadays isn't really good. But this is a really popular one, Barney OS. It's gone viral, and there's plenty of videos inspired by it. I mean, seriously, type in GoAnimate OS, and there's actually over 30 videos that are similar to this one. And technically, if you're talking about these OS parodies, that number increases because of all the parodies on Newgrounds, as well as the entire Windows Crap Edition series, as well as Obnox OS and that Windows Dumb Edition thing. And then there's Barney Error 4, which came out in June 27th, and it broke the rule of Barney Error 3. It was actually originally supposed to be made in Animaker too. Yeah, telling fact that you might not know about some of these videos. And then I made my first rant on June 28th, finally, and then I made a huge update, and this is actually the third update I made. I'll make a future one, not too far in the future, but very, very soon. But I actually made 2 others, one in 2013 and another in 2015. Coincidentally, they were both in February. But in between these 2 videos, in Canada Day is July 1st, in case you're not from Canada. On that day, I got 100 subscribers, and I was really excited. At the time, that was huge for me, but now I just sit back and laugh. I thought that was huge. It would have also been huge for my past self from 2013, because my old account only got 83 subscribers. This is a sequel to Paul's Misadventures. I bet none of you care. And then this is DoorOS, which is actually now even more popular than BARNEY. It's 42,000 views, and I made this in July 23rd. This is actually 0.5, and it's obviously a sequel to BARNEY 4 and I made this on August 9th, which is 4 days after I had to go back to school. You motherfuckers. And then there's Justin Bieber rant, which was my second rant. Then I made a sequel to The Life of Teenagers. Then I changed my name because my last name was my real name, which I bet about 2/5 of you already know because you were subscribed during that period. But then I made DiegoOS, which is also a blatant sequel to DoorOS. And I made a 9/11 tribute. And, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this used shading and lighting and other techniques from Smirk's videos, as well as that one to some extent. So you could tell that I was trying to make my videos more professional, which I'm still doing to an extent nowadays. Then there's BARNEY 5, which is my least popular one, and which is kind of saying something, considering how this is a 0.5, and yet this is my least popular. Yes, I know this is my newest one, but it was made in September, and at this point it's 3 months old. Oh yeah, September 27th, I think. Afterwards, I started going on a tangent and made some minor videos, but I did make another rant, the Granite Community rant, but that was probably the only video that I haven't unlisted that was made in October. Not even the Halloween special, because I unlisted that because, well, it's not Halloween anymore. And this is the latest major project I made. I actually finished in November 1st. And as you can see, this is Justin Bieber. This is the latest one, and I uploaded it on November 4th, my birthday. But I only made 2 videos after that, and neither one of them are major. But that doesn't mean I haven't been working on anything major, because I actually have, which I'm going to discuss in what will be for 2016. And trust me, you're gonna like some of the stuff. So you see that it's a really early version of what I'm working on, Crap OS 2016 edition. As you can see, this is exactly what I'm working on. This is Windows OS X. Get this story element here, and you get the Apple ripoff screen. So this is basically a preview. And this is the login, but I'm going to change this later on to something even better. So yeah, this is Crap OS, and we're going to see the first few slides. So we're going to start this from the beginning, and as you can see, we have Google Chrome over here. We're going to click, the user will click on this, and soon it's not in this PowerPoint, but when we edit it, we will insert a clip of flashbacks to earlier pranks of him getting older OSs from the previous OS videos, and then he clicks on this, but it goes away, and then that means that he can only click on yes, and it automatically installs. So, like this, and you get this Metro loading animation, and then afterwards it reboots, but then the ominous sound from Inception, and you get those creepy eyes, which is the story element, but it's not finished. So yeah, you should be pretty excited